Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. And we are back talking about our third day here on the Disney Dream. And it was Castaway Cay Day, which is always a day we look forward to whenever we're on a Disney cruise. Packed with relaxation, plenty of sun, and a lot of fun. So we definitely had a lot that we did today, just like the other days. Always cool about Disney cruise. Your day's always going to be packed. You're always going to find something to do. So we're going to go and recap everything that we did for day 3 and some of the things that you could expect on a Disney cruise. Like I said, we pulled into Castaway Cay in the morning, so we were able to be welcomed with a beautiful view of the island and the ocean behind it. Definitely a great way to start your day. One thing that we did the night before, because we wanted to make things a little bit easier since we're getting off the island a little bit early, in your room you will have a card that you can fill out and put on your door if you want to order room service for breakfast. You put what you want as far as beverages, bagels, donuts, eggs, whatever you want there, cereals, and you put it on your door before, I believe it's 2 a.m. in the morning, and then room service will actually see that and they'll deliver that food to your room at your designated time that you select on there. So we did that, made it super easy in the morning to be able to get up, enjoy breakfast before heading out onto the island.
And while we were eating breakfast, we joined the Departation virtual queue. And at first, it wasn't working for Dominic. At 7:30 in the morning is that when they said it would open. And we had to wait a little bit later and keep checking the app to see when it became available. And then it finally did, and we were grouped like in the 200s. So we had to wait about an hour after we already got to Castaway Cay. So debarkation time was 8:30. And we didn't get to go off the ship until 9:30 in the morning, and we joined that queue about 8 a.m. When we were finally able to get off the boat, they get you through a little security, but after you get through that security, it's a beautiful sight of the island. So they not only had some towels for you, but they also had some decorations. They had a Christmas tree that was very island themed, and they had little photo ops that you could take outside. And no worries, they have a photographer there taking photos for you.
And once you get off the boat, you walk down a little bit and you have the choice to either walk to the beach or you can take the tram. For us, we opted to walk because one of the cool things about walking is that you get to pass by some different characters. So in the morning, we're actually able to pass by Captain Jack Sparrow. We're able to see Mickey and Minnie in their beach outfits, along with Donald and Daisy in their beach outfits, playing with the beach ball. It was definitely really cool to see them. And for those of you who are big Disney fans, you might be familiar with some of the executives within the Disney company. And when you go around Castaway Cay, you'll be able to find some Easter eggs with some signs with those executives' names on them. So we were able to find Bob Chapek and Josh D'Amaro on one building. We were able to find Captain Bob Iger, even showed his wife Willow Bay on the sign. And then we had the newest addition, I think, to the Easter eggs, which is Jeff Vall, who is now the president of Walt Disney World. I think there's a bunch of names. I think some of them are Imagineers that worked on the island as well. I think there might be a Joe Rohde one somewhere.
I'm sure there's so many. I'm sure we missed a lot, but if you come to Castaway Cay, definitely point some out. Or in the comments down below, tell us what Easter eggs you saw. One thing we've never done together on the island is rent a bicycle. So we did that this time around. It was actually super convenient and super fun. We got to ride around on the airstrip and go toward Serenity Bay. But before getting to Serenity Bay, we got to go on this little trail that had this overlook, this top tower that you could go up and see a great view of the island and the boat in the distance.
And to let you know, the bike rental is only $13 and you have the bike the entire day. So it's an 8-hour rental, so it's a really good deal. And we made our way over to Serenity Bay, which is the adults only section. So you have to be 18 years or older in order to enjoy that beach. So it's nice, quiet, relaxing. It's where a lot of the cabanas are. They have your own private restaurant as well, your own bar that you can go to. So a lot less people, shorter lines and all. And it was definitely a great place. We went down there, we relaxed on the beach for a little bit. We were able to grab some drinks from the sandbar, which was definitely really good. We were able to also just kind of ride around our bikes a little bit, right around Serenity Bay, and enjoy the views of that beach with not that many people on it.
Another great perk about Serenity Bay is that they have their own individual barbecue. That one's called Serenity Bay BBQ, and it has a lot of the same similar stuff that Cookies has, but in this one, they serve steak. Just letting you know, they do not serve steak at Cookies, but they serve it at Serenity Bay BBQ. They have burgers, barbecue brisket, potato salads, they had fruit, ice cream, cookies, cornbread. They had a lot of stuff. It was a little long of a line to get into the barbecue because they're trying to keep social distance, but the line went by super smooth and super fast, and we were able to grab a good spot in the shade.
And on the island, they do have a section where it's a little games and play area, kind of a sports area. So they have some basketball hoops set up for you to shoot some b-ball. Of course, I had to do that. You can play pool. You can play checkers and chess. So it's a great place for your family to get together if you want to play some games out there on the island. It's actually a lot of fun.
And one thing we love to do in Castaway Cay is get a massage. Our favorite massage is on Castaway Cay with the Cabana Massage, so we could not skip the opportunity to do that again now that they've offered that service again, post starting up the cruises again.
It's a super relaxing experience. They do an amazing job. The staff is always top notch. Our opinion, a little bit better than doing it on the boat. I think it's only like $10 more than what it is on the boat too, so it's definitely worth it.
And with the nice flow of the breeze in the cabana and the sound of the ocean, you really can't beat it.
After the Cabana Massage, we relaxed a little bit, and then we headed back down toward kind of that town center where they had some shops and you were able to buy some necessities, beach towels, and souvenirs, but they also had exclusive Castaway Cay merchandise that you can only get on the island. You can find pins that were only for Castaway Cay as well. There was some really cool stuff. We actually picked up something. They had this matching set of Castaway Cay shirts and dresses. So they had a button up for guys. They also had kids ones. They also had a blouse and a dress. That's something that is great for you to pick up for your family. If you guys are planning on coming back on a Disney cruise and you all want to match on a day for Castaway Cay, you can definitely get something like that.
Then after a long day at Castaway Cay, we headed back to the ship around 4 o'clock, and because it's a very popular time to get back on the ship, it's a pretty long line, but one thing that's great about getting back on the boat is they hand you some nice cold towels to get back and cool down before you step on the boat.
And once we got on the boat, we headed over to Pub 687, where we did some beer tasting, and we were able to try 5 different beers. And our friend Denton that we met on the first day at Pub 687 was leading the class, and he was awesome, very knowledgeable. We were trying some pretty good different beers that we wouldn't have normally tried. They actually gave us some beers that are pretty expensive. If you're a beer drinker and you want to try some new beers, go do the beer tasting. It's a really cool experience, and you get some definitely good quality beers as a part of it, so it's a really good deal.
So in the last night, we had to check out the Broadway style show, Beauty and the Beast, at the Walt Disney Theater. It was gorgeous. It was based on the live action, and it was a very long show. It was about an hour and 15 minutes. We definitely enjoyed it because we love the live action.
And here on the ship, they also have plenty of places for you to be able to shop and get your souvenirs to take home. Have some mugs, actually a really great mug and some shot glasses of the Disney Dream. They have plushes of a lot of the different characters like Mickey and Minnie and Stitch and Chip and Dale and Duffy and the whole gang there. There's a lot of really cool shirts. They had this whole line of Mickey and Minnie as their Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie in all different colors. They also had some Disney Dream Spirit jerseys, which are really popular. Michaela had to pick up one of those. I had to grab this Disney Cruise Line sweater. I love the classic Mickey Mouse stance there.
And the one that you picked up was actually Christmas themed, so they only sell it on the MerryTime cruises.
Then it was time for us to get changed and head down to dinner at the Royal Palace, which is a beautiful restaurant. The theming in there is absolutely amazing. It really makes you feel like you are walking into a royal palace, a royal dining room there. They even had a piano player in the middle of the dining room playing Disney music. And it's themed really well with a lot of the prince and princesses from the Disney mythos, all represented throughout. So you have different portraits and paintings all over the restaurant. They're really cool to see. Snow White, Cinderella, Belle and the Beast, Jasmine, Aurora, all of your favorite prince and princesses are all over the place. So it's really cool to see a lot of your favorite characters represented all throughout these beautiful murals. What made it even better is that they had some characters walking around. So they had Princess Jasmine, who was able to come around and greet guests, and also my favorite, Rapunzel, also came by to say hi too. And when we started our meal, we kicked it off with a couple drinks for the last night. I got the double crowned, and Michaela got the cool looking Imperial Illusion. And then we each got 2 appetizers. I started with the farmhouse salad, which was pretty good. Nothing earth-shattering as far as the salad goes, but Michaela got the escargot. She absolutely loved it. It fell apart in her mouth. And then she followed that up with the jumbo shrimp and lobster, which she really liked for seafood. And then probably one of my favorite things I got all weekend long was the deep fried brie. It was so good. I wish that we ordered more than 1 serving because it's absolutely amazing. And then for the main courses, I got myself the Chateaubriand roasted filet steak. That was really good and really tender, delicious. And then Michaela got herself the roasted lamb, which she loved, which is also very soft and falls off as well. And the sauces were great. And then we finished off with dessert. I got myself the vanilla creme brulee. I love creme brulees, and they are always great on the Disney cruise. And Michaela got the Grand Marnier souffle, which was really cool. After dinner, we went and explored a couple parts of the ship we didn't get to see before. We went up to the Meridian Bar, which is right by Paolo and Remy over by the concierge level. And this is an awesome place to go. It didn't seem like it was super busy. We went there about 10 o'clock at night, but definitely a great place to go. And with awesome views, they have a lot of top of the line liquor there. And we were able to order ourselves a couple glasses of some good champagne. And then we went over to the pool deck. We just wanted to see it one more time to really bask it in. Love how it glows up at night, how the light reflecting off the water in the pool. It always looks really awesome. And also wanted to grab one last slice of pizza and enjoy the pool deck on our last night on the Disney Dream. So that's everything we have from day 3 on the Disney Dream, our last night on the cruise.
Tomorrow we're gone for good.
It's so sad to go, but it was also a really awesome experience. Great way to just disconnect. It's definitely really great. And the Disney cruise, excellent service. The entire crew was amazing. Our room host, Darren, was awesome. Our wait staff was awesome. Everybody around the ship was great. So we would definitely want to thank all of them for making the experience amazing. Food, fantastic. So if you definitely want a high quality experience and you want to get away, Disney Cruise is definitely one of the best ways to go. But now we do want to hear from you guys. What do you think about our experience on the Disney Dream, our 3rd day at Castaway Cay? Have you guys been able to go to Castaway Cay before? What was your experience? What'd you like seeing on our last day on the Disney Dream? Are you going on a Disney cruise soon? What are some of your questions? Let us know in the comments down below. And of course, if you can, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all those things. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.